morning and thank you for attending this press conference. The Toronto Police Hold-Up Squad is looking for the public's assistance in trying to identify this one male individual who has committed 10 bank robberies from the 12th of January 2016 to the 19th of March 2016. This individual has attended 10 financial institutions, and each one he enters the bank, lines up as a customer, approaches a teller, presents a note indicating that he is armed, and makes a demand for cash. The tellers have complied in each occasion, and he's fled with undisclosed amount of money. There has never been any injuries. The individual is described as a male, and most of the tellers describe him as a male white. He's a very light-skinned male and there may be some non-white or mixed race involved here. And he's in his mid-20s, 5'7" to 5'9" in height, slim build. The individual is fled on foot in each time. There's no vehicle been seen. We have some excellent photographs here prior to him entering the bank and as he's leaving the bank and running away. While he's in the bank, his face is disguised with sunglasses and usually has a scarf pulled up or a collar pulled up over the bottom of his mouth. The pictures that you are seeing here is the same individual. He looks a little darker in the first one because of the pixels, and a little lighter in the one where he's running down the laneway. The first picture happened on the 27th of January at a BMO on St. Clair Avenue West, and the last picture of him running away with a Blue Jay hat on happened on St. Clair Avenue West on 19th of March. On two different weekends, the 27th of January, he robbed 3 banks in a row, and on the 13th of February, he robbed 4 banks in a row. So if anybody has any information on who the identity of this individual is, we'd like them to call the Toronto Police Hold-Up Squad or Crime Stoppers. Questions?
Which areas is he hitting in the city?
He's hitting the west end of the city. The 10 bank robberies have all been in the area. A lot of them have been in the area of St. Clair Avenue West. There's 4 of them right on St. Clair Avenue West between 870, which is St. Clair and Bathurst area, right out to St. Clair in Caledonia area. There's one been at St. Clair and Runnymede. There's been Keele in the 401, Glencairn and Dufferin Street. So in that area, he's been hitting these banks. The furthest west has been 6 Point Plaza, way out Dundas and Bloor area. And the furthest east would be probably St. Clair and Bathurst area, somewhere in that area.
So is it likely that that's where he lives around that area? He doesn't seem to have a vehicle when he's taking off.
Well, we haven't seen a vehicle. We're not really sure how he's getting around, but he definitely had some type of transportation on the days he did 3 or 4 in a row because they were all within close proximity of each other in time. So he did get around either by taxi cab or by motor vehicle. The individual, like I said, his last robbery prior to the 19th of March was the 19th of February. So he's gone in sprees, 2 sprees for sure, the 27th of January. Then again on the 13th of February, he did 4 robberies. Then 6 days later, he does 1, and then it's a month before he goes on to do the other one. You know, we're looking for anybody that has any idea who this individual is. Somebody's going to know this by the pictures. I know the different images throw people off a little bit, but if they look at the lips, the nose, and the face, somebody's going to recognize this individual for sure. Any further questions?
Have there been reports of an actual weapon?
The individual indicates that he's armed. I'm not going to get into exactly what the verbiage is on the note. But for all intents and purposes, we believe that he is armed if he's indicating he is armed.
Is it the same note that he's generally giving to each of the tellers? Are they giving you the same information?
Same verbiage, same type of verbiage in the notes. That's another reason we know it's the same individual.
Does he take the note back?
The note's been seized at a lot of the crime scenes.
Is it like a printout, or is it is it typed, or is it?
It's a handwritten note. Okay, well, thank you very much for attending this press conference, and I'll turn over to Victor.
Thank you very much. That concludes today's conference. We will have the news release coming out shortly. It will have the photos and the map and a link to the YouTube, which the video will come out on.